good morning, and welcome to Friday, or Friday as we like to call it. We are packing up and we're leaving this caravan today. We are going to a caravan just over there. Reason being, the lovely Jo, who we rented this caravan off, she's got 2 caravans and neither were available for 2 weeks. And we were like, that's okay, we don't mind. We'll swap halfway through. So that's what we're doing. We can't get into the next one until later this afternoon. So we'll be going out for the day and then coming back to a different caravan. Keeps us on our toes, shakes things up. Last night when I got into bed, I felt overwhelmed was probably too strong a word. But I felt the world was so noisy. So noisy. I think there's a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's the anniversary of my dad's death tomorrow. And all this week I've been thinking, you know, we were doing this day, we were doing that, and this is when my brother arrived, and this is when this happened, and this is when that, you know, all that. But for some reason, I don't know why, I spent the whole evening reading news and none of it was good. It was all sad, tragic, depressing. It was bad. I don't know why I did it, and I just felt it too much. And then I reminded myself I could just turn it off. Just turn it off. I don't have to listen. So this morning I'm just sitting here quietly doing my crochet. That is it. Caravan packed up. Oh, how many times have we packed that caravan up? Anyway, we are off. As I said, we're not heading to our next caravan until late this afternoon. So now we're heading over to Totnes to spend some time in Totnes with Janet, and then we're going to Torquay and Cockington. So come on, let's go. Bit of a queue to get into Totnes. How lucky are we? We pulled into the car park and there was like no space, and this lady just pulled out in front of us and says, there you go. I was like, thank you. Lucky. Yeah. Well, I like a lucky day. That was very lucky. We've been sitting chatting for a while. I can't remember whether I told you, but yes, we are off out. Got something to take to the post office. I'm going to show Janet the library. We're going to Torquay, and then we're going to Cockington. So come on, let's go. It's another beautiful day today. I wasn't expecting it to be so warm. We've come this way. I've never been down this road before. Glenn's reassured me it's a shortcut to the car park. We battled down the high street. We went to the library. I showed Janet where that was. We went to the post office. There was a big queue. So we're coming back another day. We are now heading to Torquay and to Cockington.
Get in through cars as quickly as I could.
I've left Janet and Glenn down the front near the boats. They're going to plot up on a bench. I'm just going to go to the chemist, pick up some medication, and then I'll meet them for a cold drink. Just had a lovely chat to a lady at the traffic crossing. She was telling me about retiring. Anyway, let's go find Janet and Glenn. I've spotted them. We've come into Pier Point and we're having some lunch. We've all gone for fish finger sandwiches. We're looking forward to it. That looks a bit special. Thank you. Lovely, lovely. We're leaving Torquay and we're heading to Cockington. Cockington is just picture perfect. We're heading this way. There's an ice cream with our name on it. Look how pretty this is. Beautiful pub there. Look at those steps going up there, Janet. Aren't they lovely?
Yes, they are.
There's the cafe and there's art and crafts shops and stuff behind that. We've just been into Cockington Church. Oh, it's so beautiful. I didn't do any filming because there was quite a few people in there. And I just didn't want to get my camera out, but it was beautiful in there. Glenn, tell us what you found out about the tree.
It's been there since the Civil War, whenever that was. Live up to 700 years.
Oh, let's go and have a look. Wow, that's a gnarly old trunk, isn't it? After strolling around the church, we're going to stroll through the rose garden and then have a look at the craft area. The scent of roses, beautiful. What a beautiful rose that is. It actually looks like the head of a peony, but it's a rose. This is the place that did my mum's ornaments using my dad's ashes. This is blacksmith, all the tools. I would have loved one of those when the kids were growing up. Go on, Janet. Guilty. Look at this cottage here. Look. How beautiful is that? Look at this one. Beautiful. This one's called Higher Cottage. Gonna have a quick look in the shop. This is Cockington Forge, circa 11th century, home of the famous miniature horseshoe. They're obviously a lot smaller in the 11th century because this is tiny. That's Janet dropped off. I hope she's had a good day. Right, we are heading back to South Bay, but we got a different caravan. Here we are. You may recognise this caravan. This is the one Harry and Hayley and the twins stayed in. Let's have a look round. We got an ensuite.
And this big bedroom, it's king, is the king.
Oh, look at that. That is lovely. TV. Oh, wonderful. The great thing about this caravan, it's got a washing machine and a dishwasher. We are all settled into the caravan. Mr. Warner is just about to make a cup of tea. I'm going to sit down and watch the tennis. And I think I'm going to call it an end to this week's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.